I enlisted in the military just before September 11th. In fact, I was in the Tampa recruitment station when September 11th happened. And I had just finished signing my contract when my recruiter said, "Oh, go see what's on TV." Oh my God. And in fact, I felt a kind of pride, as I felt that I was willing to serve before everyone realized there was a need to serve.
Hey, hey, Captain Jack.
In my basic training, doubt first kind of crept into my mind. I knew that the military was going to be like that. I wasn't completely foolish walking into it, but I think I was taken aback. It was something that I knew that they needed to do that to turn people into soldiers, but it was still kind of shocking to see it. And more shocking of all was seeing myself falling in line with that and seeing how easy it was when you're surrounded by people shouting, "Kill, kill, kill," to also step forward and shout, "Kill." That's when I began to get a sense that what I was doing wasn't right. I had two sergeants who I was close with, and I had been talking to both of them, just trying to iron out this question of morality in war. I found out that they were struggling with the same things. They'd been both in the military for more than 10 years. One thing my sergeant said to me was, he said that, "Look, I'm a Christian. I'm a devout Christian. I don't want to kill anybody either. But for me, it's not what you do, it's the mentality that you do it with. If you hurt others because you have to, and without hatred in your heart, then it's all right." That was a turning point for me, because I had to look in my own heart and say, can I do it as long as I don't give in to hatred? This was the prisoner of war camp in the South. We only had a few hundred prisoners, and by and large, they were combatants. It was my encounter with the prisoners that really began to catalyze a lot of things for me that had been fermenting for a long time. It's one thing to think of an impersonal enemy. It's another to see an Arab young man who's you, another young soldier who just happens to have lost in this particular battle and is now being held in a prisoner of war camp. I looked at them and I saw my own unit, but with brown skin. I was not able to make the jump to turn those people into subhumans. I wasn't able to do it. But it's the nature of war to set the other apart, because you can't kill someone who's like yourself. You have to believe them to be subhuman. See, the act of turning them into subhumans creates atrocity. And that's why there are atrocities in every war. And I just felt my fighting spirit bleed out of me. I saw my enemy, and I had no hatred for him, nothing, just sympathy. And I agonized over this for months. I talked to all my sergeants, I talked to my chaplain, I even talked to the Korean Army Buddhist chaplain, to the extent that I could. And I ultimately decided that there was only one way to resolve my dispute, and that was to take a public stand. So I went to my commander, I turned in my SAW, my belt-fed machine gun,
And I said, look, I'll stay, I'll do my job, but I won't fight, I won't kill anyone. You can just take this weapon back, because I'm not going to use it. I want to be processed as a conscientious objector.
I didn't receive word until after I had already returned from Iraq that I got my conscious objector status, that I had been honorably discharged. It was about 18 months after I applied, so it was a long, hard road, and it did not shorten my time in Iraq by a single minute.
You don't become a conscious objector because you want out the easy way. You become a conscious objector because you want to get out the right way.